Man, I remember my first military deployment like it was yesterday. Well, for Raven, our deployments are called stages. Don't know why, that's just what they're called. And then instead of being like a regular 6 month deployment, Raven stages or Raven deployments are only 4 months. And I ain't gonna lie, man, when they told me I was deploying, my heart started beating fast, like out my chest damn near. My first deployment was to Qatar, bro. I forgot what the base is called, but all my Air Force people know about Qatar. And that shit was in the motherfucking desert, dog. That was top five, one of the hottest places I've been to. Like, nigga, it was so hot. People would be up at night, for one, because it's hot during the day. And for two, it's an 8 hour difference. So uh when it's nighttime in Qatar, it's like daytime back in the States, so people can talk to their family, their kids, and XYZ. And like my first deployment was really like, I was like, damn, bro, I'm really in the military. Like, I'm on a whole goddamn deployment. I think I was like 21, 22 at this time, so I'm still a young nigga. But when I got to Qatar, I was like, bro, I'm really living like this military life shit, this shit you see on TV. And then Raven deployments are so damn cool because you don't work every day. You know what I'm saying? The other people, they work. They live 5 days, 6 days, and only have 1 or 2 days off. But me, I can work one day and then have 2 weeks off. That's just how the tempo was for Ravens. So what would I do when I wasn't working? Nigga, I was sleeping, I was shopping, I was eating, I was working out, hooping, and just chilling. And the one thing about Qatar, bro, you could drink over there, but it's like a 3 drink limit. So some people would get their 3 drinks every day for 46 months and just save it until like the end of their deployment, and they would get stupid drunk. Me, I didn't do that. Because the purpose of a deployment is to get your body back right, save some money. And if you're doing the same thing you're doing on deployment that you would do back in the States, it really was kind of, you wasted a deployment. But I ain't gonna lie, I did have me a little Henny in once in a while. And bruh, Qatar had a club on base. I forgot what it was called, bruh. But if you ever been deployed, bruh, and you know what that club is called on base, bruh, drop it in the comments. And then the funny thing about it is, they would go to the club, and then everybody hit the DFAC at like 2, 3 in the morning. Shit was lit as hell, dog. But on these deployments, bruh, you gonna be seeing people do things they ain't supposed to be doing. For an example, married niggas cheat on their wives, married wives cheat on their husband back home. It's just a wild place. Y'all better be careful on the deployments, dog. And look, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. When you go on your deployment, bruh, please don't try to get those desert eyes. Pep, what's desert eyes? Desert eyes are when you see an individual you know for a fact that you wouldn't talk to in the States. But, when you overseas, you by yourself, you ain't getting no action. You see somebody, you like, she ain't bad looking. Then next thing you know, you got a deployment bay or a desert bay. But the one thing I hated about Qatar is the bathrooms, bruh. Because one, they not in your dorms or whatever. And two, that is one of the nastiest bathrooms you ever gonna step in, use the restroom in, shower in. It's just nasty, bro. If you ever been to Qatar, let me know your experience in the comment section, bruh.